Good time zones, everyone, and welcome to Wednesday. We're at the middle of the week, and we're still managing to almost be here. Almost. Welcome in. I see we have lots of people here. It's lovely to see you. And, yes, Blast, if he'd said it was a long wooden block, you'd have probably gotten away with that. But, auto mod. Welcome in to Jerry May, who got here first and was hanging out for about 20 minutes already. Yeah, Stretch is gone. I'm feeling a bit beaten up, so it won't be here today. Sorry. It'll be back probably tomorrow. Usually is. Welcome into Blast Jordan. Welcome to Taran. Welcome to Raven. I hope you feel better too soon, Raven. We have a Frauke, and we have a Seribot. We have many people scurrying, which is always fantastic to see. Let's see, keep scrolling, Scots. You might even catch up with stream. We've got a Chaos Twin. Welcome in, Kel Birdie. Kale Birdie? Kale. Yeah, one of those things. Chaos Twin! No. Ginger! Hey! Aren't you supposed to be taking a nap right now? If you're not napping while I'm streaming, does that mean I can go take a nap instead? Lovely to see you either way. Ritsu, welcome in. Scroll a bit faster, Scots. True Purple, welcome in. Squishy Scots with rum. Yum. Just about to go for my nap. For your nap. Sorry, I'd gone live. Okay. So it's close. Was a trigger. Yep. Glam Pixie, welcome in. Lovely to see you. All the popcorn has been popped to the max. Yes. Kale, but look, Kale, my brain is non-functional. We have, however, got a Meowtastic for those who might be interested in trying to catch that. You just got your COVID and flu shots. You hope you're not in bits tomorrow. Ooh, I had those last week. They're not fun. However, you can nap if you want to. You can nap through all the time. No, just trying to avoid commenting on. Yes, aren't we all? Ginger is on a 3-stream streak. Thank you so much for the streak there, Ginger. Oh, yes. Welcome into the mayhem. It is fantastic to see everybody, as always. Yeah, Ginger, I took paracetamol before and after my flu and COVID shots, I felt a little bit overheated the next day, but nothing too badly. So I hope it's not too bad for you either. But yeah, better to be protected than to get the evils. It says, but yes, welcome in. I hope everybody's doing well. I know I'm feeling a little bit beaten up, hence the lack of stretch. Okay, we do have game sounds. That's good. Paracetamol, Tylenol, acetaminophen. Goodness, drug world. Make up your mind. They're all the same drug. Yes, they are. True Purple is on a 320 stream streak. Thank you so much for that, True Purple. Welcome in. I think I said hi already. It's just a sudden streak. A sudden streaking True Purple confusing me. The crud is proceeding mildly. Mostly sleep 14 hours a day. You've turned into a cat, Frauke. Do you scream at someone for your food? Whoop. Hello, Splooty. You will say you synthesized that as a demonstration for first-year students last month. It was not... Ugh, yeah. You wish you could sleep for 14 hours a day instead of feeling like butts for 10 and then sleeping for 6. 6? I've been managing about 5 this week. Oh, hey, yay, that's what I was looking for. I knew this day would come. No, wait, what? That's a different thing. Hello. Hi. Nose. Hi. Well, so much nose. Okay, you get one of those. You get one of those. Make it eggs. Thank you. Look, I'm trying to save your offspring. Let me get the egg. There we are. Ow. Save the offspring. Save the world. Save the squirrels. No, sorry. Save the Splooty boys. I'm thinking 7, given the size of this area. I think 7 is probably about the right amount. Come to think of it, you would not want sniffers as your neighbours. They'd be a bit nosy. Okay, that one actually made me giggle. I approve of that one. Right. Where was I? What was I doing? Good thing modern sniffers are smaller than the ones that eat ghast. What is this whole ghast-eating sniffer thing? Is that actual bit of lore that I've missed somewhere? Because I don't know that bit of lore, and I'm curious. Nordic Wolf, welcome in. And Glam Pixies, gotta go fast. Gotta go fast, gotta go fast, gotta go fast. You saw someone say that every time they see sequel, they see it as squirrel. Yeah? Yeah. The happy casts you find are in rib cages. Ancient sniffer. Oh! Ooh! 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 Maybe. I need a piece of paper. Okie dokie. Especially given the backdrop of... yeah, yes, sorry. How did you get up? What the fnurble? Thank you, Ritsu. Yes, the scope creep has crept. What are you doing? The fnurbles. The sniffers are trying to escape. I'm not sure whether to say clever girl or not. Gravity-defying sniffers, Batman! Yes. They must sniff. He thinks your security fence isn't as secure as it needs to be. No, it really isn't. How that sniffer got... I found quote 420. How that sniffer got that high, I don't know. Oh, goodness. The moment I started thinking it... No, that was 418, Kel. He must have sniffed something. Exactly. Goodness. Excuse me while I flash on screen. Oh my. We'd been looking for a 420 quote, and apparently the sniffers provided it. The sniffers provide. Oh, Lord. Also, welcome in, Elkhorn. Welcome in, Elkhorn. I got briefly... what's the... For those who... for those of us halfway across the room, what did the sign say? Oh, yes. Yes, Taran got it. Sniffer skeleton, large, including nose. Canadian Dragon, welcome in. What did you walk into? You walked into a sniffer getting high. Which apparently was something that caught me off guard. I didn't realize they could get that high. And... scope creeping again. The scope... The scope must creep. Gotta learn... Well, you go to Costco. Well, I was going to say have fun, but take care. Good luck surviving Costco. Bring back giant size of everything. Right. I had plans, and now my brain has escaped. Also, good thing we got that quote in before Blast amended it to how that sniffer got that high. I don't knows. Oh, ooh, ow, no, no, I don't like that one. No, I'm quite happy with with what we got. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. What the heck is going on here? My sanity's dying and it's getting weird in here. The mayhem keeps growing. The stream gets weirder. The scope creeps escaping. And the sniffer's flying over here. I was getting bored of having to jump. Some would take that as a sign. No, I just placed the sign in the Yes. Sign's over here. Ancient sniffer skeleton. Large, including nose. That might not actually be in that area. It's just there to make sure that I remember it. Nobody knows how the sniffer got so high. Nobody knows what it's sniffing. Nobody knows how the sniffer got so high. Moving on. Many splooty boys. I really could do with one more egg, please. And I know I could just go back to the caldera and get an egg from there. But it's far more fun to... No, wrong chest. Far more fun to breed them here. So other than Blast getting a large piece of wooden block, how's everybody doing today on this Wednesday? We now can go... I'm glad we can now go back to our regularly scheduled quote adding and don't have to hold off because we're gaming the system. Yes, I've been very glad that you've not been able to quote me in a few other places. I was watching another stream earlier, and I'm very glad that none of you were there to be able to quote me from it. Thank goodness. Yay! Right. Oh yes, we were... So, tower. Tower. Let's start thinking about... you're glaring at your mouse. How dare its middle mouse button decide to die? Doesn't it know that you need that button for pick blocking in mouse... Yes. I mean, Kel, you can rebind pick block to another button. Or should I not dare to be like that? PhD applications are piling up like crazy. So many documents to send to people. Oh no. Wild Go-Goat has appeared. Go-Go-Goat! Hey, Feg! Welcome in. Could be worse. It could work half the time when the mouse still works great and you don't want to replace it. Yes. Go-Go Gadget Goat! If that's what it's short for, I don't want to know. Right. And that's not Chris Dibby-Dibber. What? How are we doing? Oh, doing alright, Feg. Apart from feeling a little bit beaten up, but that happens on alternate Wednesdays. It's a goat with cycle horns. What? A Scotsman in red is fnurbling with me, and I'm not sure that's the right tune at all, but hey. Other than being all nosy with jokes and auto-mod bonking... yes. Scrunch's face. That might be sensible. There are 2 extra buttons that you have disabled, but they are on the side of the mouse. We're constantly at. Yeah. Oh, hey, I got the Go-Go-Goat. Go. Yeah. Yes, that too. I feel like I should probably put in the next floor up. Are we going with... Okay, let's Great. Now my brain has gone all Dr. Teeth. And Electric Mayhem. Ooh, good luck, Elk. Good luck. I hope it gets sorted. If for no other reason than the fact that we're all missing elk streams. How are we supposed to have moose and squirrel without elk to go with the squirrel? Squirrel. Sounded a bit between Surfing Bird and one of the preview jingles you used to get at the cinema. Probably that too. So I'm trying to figure out if I should be filling in this floor entirely or doing something. And what I might do is do something. Yes, I'm going to do something. How dare I do something? Not the some things. Oh my. Uh-oh, I'm being quoted again. We now return you to our regularly scheduled Scotsman is being quoted for all the sillies that he says. We did get a quote 420 Feg. Courtesy of a sniffer. It was floating. It was almost floating over the. Where is Fnurbles? Wait. Uh oh. Fnurbles. Here, Fnurbles. Uh oh. I've lost my Fnurbles. Oh, where has my Fnurbles gone? Oh, where can he be? I bet he's in the nether. That naughty little Fnurbles. Did you push him into the nether? Did you push my Fnurbles into the nether? I take that statement back. Don't quote it. Here, Fnurbles. Oh, Fnurbles, what are you doing up here? Come on, Fnurbles, it's time to take you home. I need you to go home, Fnurbles. Fnurbles, come home! Oh, Fnurbles, why aren't you coming home with me? What's the ps 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 for Fnurbles? Yeah, I don't know. Apparently I need you to come further away from the portal. I don't want Fnurbles to fall. I don't want my Fnurbles to fall. And I'm very well aware that all of this is getting highly into, excuse me while we quote every word I'm saying here. Fnurbles, follow me. Come here. You're back home, Fnurbles, in the safety. Do I need to put a safety barrier on my Fnurbles? Do I need to put a child barrier on the... Yeah, I do, actually, I think. I need to put a child safety barrier on the portal. That's the second time I've had to rescue Fnurbles from the Nether. I need some sticks. Taryn's probably in a corner just having a nervous breakdown over the number of different possible quotes from that entire sequence. True, I haven't needed Fnurbles 2.0, and even though Fnurbles has at one point turned into a statue, the nice thing about the statues is you can just shave them, deoxidize them, and immediately get them all the way back to being a happy mobile Fnurbles. Shiny, happy Fnurbles in made of copper. Shave and I wax them. Fnurbles. No, it's this one. I need to put that in. Right. I need actually. Bleh. Have a good look, Feg. I'm assuming that you're off to make food. Have some nice noms. Why are we shaving and waxing Fnurbles again? Because if we don't shave it, if Fnurbles gets too old, ancient, and oxidized, he turns into a statue. So we've shaved all of the oxidation off and then waxed him so that he can't become a statue again. Because we're protecting our Fnurbles. Somehow only occurred to you after you saw the coffee that got delivered that you ordered a hot coffee. Did you get a hot coffee and then forget it? And is it now a cold coffee as a result? Have a good nap, Ginger. Take care of yourself. Were you after an iced coffee? That would be if you left it out in the snow. No, you're one of those people that tends to order nothing but iced coffee. As somebody who commits the heinous sin of not liking coffee. That's nice. Right, I need to put a child safety barrier on the Nether. Sin Lily, welcome in. Right, let's put a child safety barrier on the Nether so that Fnurbles doesn't get lost in the Nether again. There. Looks okay. No, Kel. I let you drink all the coffee. I drink the iron brew. Sips coffee. It's not that heinous. Most people in your family don't like coffee either. It's not for everybody. Boing. Hey, full set of 4 saplings. There are 4 saplings. You're getting all the coffee. Exactly. You have all the coffee. I'll have the iron brew. Yay! Mind you, you're the second highest coffee exporter. Well, that's probably why they don't want to drink it all. They want to sell it. Miss Ferret, welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Or, to be honest, welcome to Wednesday. What little yay? I think my brain just missed something. What did I do? You wanted to make a Pacific Rim / Drift compatibility joke about the Chaos Twins. I mean, we are fairly... actually, I'm not sure we're allowed to... Hold on. Train of thought. I'm not sure we're allowed to figure out just how compatible we are. The yay after getting all the iron brew. Ah, yes. Well, that's the middle. 1, 2, 3. I'm not losing it. You're losing it. I never had it. Where's the middle? I don't. Hold on. Can I? 1042. Excellent. This one. This is the middle. Can't lose it if you never had it. Exactly. I never lost it. I never had it in the first place. Two, three, five. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's back by 2. Potter, what are you doing, Potter? No, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then it's crossed by 1. And then it's 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And hold on. Was that 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that was 7. 2. And we have a Pinzier in chat, for those who might be interested in trying to catch it. This rate might have to disable the words command, or Blast will be delivering a whole shulker of dictionaries. I mean, Blast regularly attempts to deliver an entire shulker of dictionaries. It's just the way things go. Just don't deliver coffee. I don't want any. Also, if Blast is taking that many orders for deliveries, does that mean that we've got basically an Uber Blast? Or is it Deliveroo Blast? Deliveroo Blast. That sounds vaguely wrong. I'm here to deliver. Ooh, Blast. Hey, I caught a Pinzier. That's just wrong. Yes. I can bait you into delivering me something and then murder you. I mean, that just sounds wrong. You're not supposed to, Remember, tip your delivery driver, not hit them with the tip and an arrow. Kibo! Welcome in. Puffer deliveries, blast expressed. Pufferoo! Pufferoo. That sounds like a cross between, that sounds like a cross between a pufferfish and a kangaroo. Tip your delivery driver, not their car. Ooh. Ah, yes, thank you for that reminder. Yet another day that the app decided you couldn't tip in advance. Yeah. I fully agree with the... do not tip your delivery driver's car. Also, am I out of... Oh, no, there's an entire stack. An entire 9 stacks in here. That's good. I was about to say, am I out of deep slate? Because, of course, deep slate is so difficult to get hold of around here. Actually, we're probably far too high in the world to get deep slate regularly around here. Yay, finally I can sleep. Why do I only have 2 torches? I mean, I've got 6 more in here, but that feels like I've got a distinct lack of torches. I've got 2 stacks of campfires and only 2 torches. Does this feel unbalanced to anyone? Ah, there's some more. Hey, you guys. Have you... no, that's not the right type of seed. Does this feel unbalanced to anyone? Only as much as the streamer. Wow. How dare you suggest that I was ever balanced? Remember, a Scotsman is only part of your balanced streaming diet. Please remember to consume other stream appropriately. A balanced stream consumption is sensible for your sanity. Yeah, then again. Aha! There's one. Does that give me 2? No, that just gives me 1. Really? I'm not sure why there is such a high picture pod to what are they called? Torch flower, seed imbalance. Oh, hey, Fnubbles. I may also need to remember that I need to actually put the stairs in over there at some point. Alright. I'm not unbalanced. I'm perfectly balanced. I haven't fallen over today at all. Might have tripped over a coat rack that jumped out at me, but that coat rack deliberately jumped out in front of me at work. I'm sure you'll remember the stairs eventually, once you try and go down the other side and find yourself on the ground floor rapidly. Actually, This raises a question. What is the ground floor? Or which is the ground floor? Because this could be the ground floor because it exits at ground level. But equally, this could be the ground floor because it exits at ground level. And I strongly suspect, by the time that we've built all of this over to the other side... no, it's not quite. I was about to say, we're going to end up finding that ground level is almost at this height on the... whichever one makes the joke work. My concern is I'm going to end up having to do the Coventry unit. Is it Coventry? The floor made of dirt. Both of them could be. I think it was Coventry University, where you could walk into a building on one side at ground level, and by the time you got to the opposite side of the building, you were 3 stories up. They gave up trying to work out what ground level was, and all of their floors were numbered by height above sea level. Ba-dee-da-bum. Dee-dee-doo. Dee-dee-doo. But yeah, the concept of a building that has that much of a height of an altitude change between sides of the building, it's feeling a bit sort of reminiscent. I shall reminisce. What do you mean it's on the 62nd floor? I'm on the 50th now. I don't want to do it 12 floors up. No, dude, that's the floor above this one. Exactly. That is exactly what it was like. I'm also thinking... Oh no, he's thinking again. Well doomed. What I might do... is... He's a lovely little boy, that one. He's a little bit strange in the head, but he's still lovely. Yes, Grandma, don't worry. We've got your meds for you. You need to teach your cats how to carry their toys back up the stairs after that. I mean, some cats enjoy playing fetch. I'm guessing that's not the case. Cat plays fetch, he throws you fetch. Yeah, that's the other variant. I was like throwing their fish, trying to pay for treats. That sounds adorable. Don't tell them said this. You think girls are too dumb to figure but sometimes that's the most adorable ones. One brain cell between the lot of them. Had 2 cats. One would chase toys and bring them back. The other would stare and glare at you like, now go and get it back. You threw it, you get it back. Aww. I don't wanna. Did I? Which way around did I do that? Dang it, I didn't want to do that way. Okay, fine. It's when you throw a toy for them and they come back with something completely different that you have to worry. And for some reason, I'm suddenly reminded of a book series where somebody has, for want of a better description, bonded as with a saber-toothed tiger as a familiar. And this thing is sort of under the heading of, if you sent it out to play fetch, it would probably be able to come back with a horse as a snack. I think at one point it gets into a small fight with a unicorn. The unicorn does not come out well from it. Granted, in that book, unicorns are vicious, evil smegs. Why is it that in stories, unicorns are one of two concepts? They're either lovely, adorable, brilliant, and amazing, or they are vicious, evil smegs. There doesn't ever seem to be anywhere in the middle. Yeah. Murder pony with knife on head. Yes. Pet the murder kitty. Pet the murder kitty. Yeah. I agree with that, Taran. I really like the concept of petting the murder kitties. Pet the murder floof. As far as you're concerned, unicorns are carnivorous horses. Why else would they need that horn if it isn't for hunting? Exactly. Exactly. I rest my case, and thankfully I don't have to flee from a unicorn. If it's not friend, why friend-shaped? That's definitely a good reason for petting the murder floof. We have an armorage in chat for those who might be... Oh, hey, I don't have one of those. Trying to catch that, then. Oh, I've already... It's almost a shame that Fnurbles won't pick up things that I drop. But equally, it's also probably for the best that Fnurbles doesn't go around picking up things I drop, otherwise I'd never find them again. And I've already had to find Fnurbles in the Nether once already. I think that's one thing missing from your actual decks, because you evolved Sharkaday and Violet, and you didn't get around to doing it in Scarlet. Ah. What are we... Which brain cell are we sharing? Things got a little bit scrolly there. Exactly. Kel Kibo. Where for... Ah! Kel and Kibo. Friend-shaped. If not friend... Certainly on the wavelength. Viewpoint. and 3.159, and that's the wrong wavelength. Pokemon violence. When you come home after all of the smeggery that was SV's performance issue. Yeah, well. I love the fact that the blocks are in the same shape as the bit I was carving them out of all over the floor. Oh, I forgot to take out those 3. Whee! Right, I need the faintest clue what I'm doing. And also a pile more sticks. I have a plan. Or at least, I have a concept. I have a concept of a plan? A plan of a concept? Am I going to have some sort of light source going up or down to hold those? What? Light source to hold them up? I plan on putting some actual structure around them. Don't know about light sources holding them up. How do light sources hold something up? Ooh, hey. We're up to 3 bamboo chickens. Let's see if we get another one. Nope. 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 Still no more bamboo chickens. Ow. Oh. Peas. Nope. Nope. One of these days I'll find the right chest. Grumble, grumble. Fnurbling computer grumble. Hey, Mad. Welcome in. I was trying not to think that, Taryn. I was trying desperately not to think that one. Like a lava source going down, holding a glass, holds a bed, frog like fly. Ah, interesting. Interesting. But yes, I was desperately trying not to think that, Taryn. I'd already had that go through my mind briefly. You've been thinking that since I started fleshing out the shape. Uh-huh. I'll thank you not to be thinking about the fleshing of my shape. I need more fencing. Ooh, my. Where's my fencing? There it is. I was aiming for it more to possibly. I was aiming for it more to possibly. Ah, wrong direction. No? Okay, I need the staircase over there, because I keep going in the wrong direction. Everyone keep left! Your other left, exactly. Keep left. No, that's the problem. You keep going left instead of right. Right. No, left. Oh, sorry. No, the other left. Right. No, no, no. Left. Right. No. Left, right, left, right, left, right. What? I'm not crazy. Fnurbles. Fnurbles. What are you up to? Fnurbles. What are you doing? I'm so glad I put the child safety barrier on the nether. Fnurbles. Fnurbles, what are you up to? Don't look at me with those big innocent eyes. You're up to something. I can tell. Well, time to wrap it up. Cat's decided it's quote 200 already. Really? Really? I mean, Fnurbles is on strike, so... Fnurbles, what are you up to? Why are you hiding in that corner, Fnurbles? Oh. Fnurbles is off to somewhere. Apparently Fnurbles has decided that he's going to go the other way up the stairs. But at least he seems to be going in the right direction now. He's trying to dodge all the falling construction materials. Maybe. Yay! Fnurbles is happy. He's found the chest. Right. I'm trying to decide if I should just basically go with her. I'm trying to decide if I just take the jungle stairs all the way around, or if I go for a different material, or if I go for slabs. The other thing I need to do is work out what I'm going to do for the underside, and whether or not what material that's going to be. What are we going to do for the... Oh, hey, Fnurbles. What are we going to do for the underside of this? We need to... Ooh, yay. What if I... Wouldn't it be nice if I made sense? Wouldn't it be nice if it all got... Right. I'm curious. That's my rockets. I want to keep those, please. Right. What is the proximity to sanity index between these two? That's not bad. Ooh, ah. Ooh, ah. Just a little bit. Ooh, ah, a little bit more. Great, now I'm going all Gina G on things. This one? No. This one? No. This one? Yes. See how badly your GPU wants to light it. Whoops. Lotus, welcome in. Oh no, I'm sorry about the toothache. Look after yourself. See how badly your GPU wants to light itself on fire watching a stream and loading up stationeers. Oof. Take care, Lotus. Really look after yourself. Let's go for that. And take that into that. And that into that. No, I said that. Thank you. Do we have any more? Well, at least we don't have any high sniffers anymore. Hi, sniffer in a cage, yeah. Sniffer in a cage, yeah. All the sniffing, hey. Well, I'll get that seed at least. Look, why are you not giving me the torch flowers? What? Excuse me. What did you sniff up here? Hi. One of you sniffed up something, and I don't know what it is or where it is. Oh, it was torchflower seed. Yay! That was that was exactly what I wanted. Right. You, make the eggs. Dear Daniel, welcome in. Please excuse me, I'm being buffeted by sniffers. Nobody knows all of the knows. And we have a lampant. There it is. I knew there was an egg here somewhere. Anyone need a lampant for their Minecrafting? No, we haven't built the Minecraft Pokemon thingamawhat's-it yet. Minecraft Pokemon... Oh, it's the Poke Lab that we were pondering yesterday. I know what I'm talking... Fnurbles. Where? Why? Fnurbles. Where are you going? Professor Fnurbles Poke Lab. Soon TM. Please look forward to it. Yeah. I wish we... Oh, there they are. I wish I weren't actually seriously giving thought to that, but I am. Great. Now I can't place that block. So what I'm thinking is if I do that, then we can do this. At which point this becomes our ceiling. Excuse me. No, just the one. That looks better. Although I might change the corners here. No, this is vanilla. This is basic. Apart from a couple of small add-ons for things like shaders and the occasional bit of extra. Whoop, somebody caught a shiny. Oh, nicely done, Blast. No, this is vanilla. This is purely vanilla. Shinies are basically where a Pokemon has been washed and buffed up a little bit too often. I honestly actually don't know the reason behind them. Alternate color scheme. That's the one. Welcome it. Thank you for the follow. Let's get the camera count down a bit. I had some... didn't I have scaffolding? Where did I put my scaffolding? Anyone remember where I left my scaffolding? That's not got my scaffolding in it. Oh, where did my scaffolding go? Oh, where could it be? There it is. Found it. I've not lost my marbles. What am I going to do now? Keep building the underside of this. I'm trying to turn this into a balcony over the top of this area so that I can actually figure out thingamies. By thingamies, I mean trying to make it look good. This is all basically building out the tower, the docking tower. Hold on, let me swap over to the alternative account. This is the docking tower for this thing, which was built earlier in the year. This was July and August and a large portion of September. But it needs a docking tower, and this is the building we're working on, which will hold some more ghasts up at the top. Optifine. No, I'm not. Sodium. But at the moment, this is just... I don't have shaders switched on. I only turn on shaders at the end of the day. At the moment, this is just pure vanilla rendering. This is what it looks like if I turn on shaders. Just a wee tad better. Just a little bit. Nothing major. But I prefer to play with shaders off during the building so that I actually put the effort into making things look good without them. Where's my... There they are. Thank you. It's taken a lot of work. It's suffered an awful lot from scope creep. Chat have been responsible for large amounts of suggestions, improvements, and scope creep. And there's going to be way more. And you're now stuck in ads. Probably. Okay, that one I'm going to take out. How many blocks have I used for this build? Not a clue. I honestly have no idea. Disclaimer, chat deny responsibility for any and all gremlining, fnurbling, scope creep that may or may not have approved. You cannot prove it does. I have the VODs. I have the VODs to prove it was chat. You can't get away with it. I have the video evidence. But yeah, I have no idea how many blocks go into these builds. Similarly, I do, however, know that my mining of the Nether for the other build that's going on is ridiculous. In the words of Tadpole, those VODs are clearly edited. Wow. That takes me back to a conversation I was having with a friend earlier. They'd sent a nephew who apparently enjoys playing Minecraft, but thinks that other than building a small hut and then starting to murder things, there's not much you can do in Minecraft. And so they sent the picture of the airship over to the nephew, and the nephew said there was no way that was real. To which my response was, I have the mental scars. It's real. Oh yeah, this world suffers entirely from too much block syndrome. I kind of wish that fences would connect to... I also have the VODs to prove it. Which led into the conversation of they'd probably claim that it was AI, which goes with the whole tadpole and you could have edited those VODs thing. I'm not AI, but you are. I. Do I know any other languages? No, I have enough trouble with English. Just ask chat. They throw dictionaries at me a lot. I can't. Oops. I used to know Pearl. I'm in the UK. And that's about as much as I narrow it down. Sarcasm? Or is that a dialect? Oh, no, that's a regional dialect, Dragon. Oh, and we've got a Heil Hydrate. Heil Hydrate. Squeaky bottle of doom. No stretch. I am feeling a bit sort of rough after stuff earlier, Feg. So no stretch today. It will return probably tomorrow. It's one of those Wednesdays where I end up in a little bit more pain. Italy is a neighbour. They're geographically not too far off. Or should that be tectonically? Programming too many, otherwise sadly just English and profanity. Yes. Yes, no stretch. Popcorn. Yeah, we suffered from popcorn failure. Which chest had the... No. There. Hello. What? Are you trying to fly again? Sniffers aren't supposed to get high. Remember. I still think that's adorable. Oh, hey, another torch flower. Yay! I still think the snifflets are adorable. With the tiny snifflets. Teeny tiny snifflet noses, teeny tiny snifflet noses, teeny tiny snifflet. Actually, that's not teeny tiny. That really isn't. Even the snifflet nose. I'll try that again. Even the snifflet noses are not tiny. Is that snifflet wanted to be high, or at least advises? True, true. Come fly with me like all of my other sniffers, and you'll never know how high they'll go. That sounds wrong. Let me try that again without. Look after yourself, dear Daniel, and thank you for joining us. I am so glad that copper golems don't take fall damage. I'm thinking I'm going to have to apply Rule 1. I may have to apply Rule 1. The first rule of pretties is going to be applied. Do we just go like that? Welcome back, Raven. Oops, no. Yeah, I'm not liking the... Oh, and we have a Mudsdale in chat, for those who might be interested. Yeah, let's go for that. Oh, apparently it's getting dark anyway. I need a nap. It's nap time. The stairs are wrong. The stairs just don't work. I'm not liking the stairs. I thought they'd give it a nice sort of solid feel. Not that one. But they just don't look right. Just trying to figure out if swapping them for slabs works better. Hey, well done, Kel. I'm also wondering if it would be easier not to go for two different colours. That's better. Well, it would be better if it was the right way up, but let's try that again. Been after a run of those ever since you started PCG. That's a long time to be looking for the same thing. Congratulations on getting it. Yeah, taking the oak out is the right thing. I thought it would give it a nice sort of slight texture, but it's just wrong. Fortunately, I hadn't done much of it. Saw it twice at the start, missed it both times, never saw it again till now. Goodness. That's almost as ridiculously rare as some of the fish in Final Fantasy XIV. Oh, I missed one. Isn't there one in Final Fantasy XIV that shows up like once every 8 months or something? You still haven't seen a Corviknight. Goodness. Fish aren't rare, they just need a thunderstorm to happen in the 1 hour of dusk per day. Yeesh. Probably you don't do the rare fish. Frauke would probably know. I get the impression Frauke is a habitual fisher. I can't imagine why Raven would want the Galarian taxi. Taxi! Sir, I need you to call me a taxi. You're a taxi. Now, why do you want me to call that? Wow, fag. Oh, I'm out of half slabs. Very first Pokemon you caught was a Corvisquire. Can't think why. Okay, that's looking a lot better. It needs about 4.5 trillion tons more of the wood. Wood. Durwood? Hmm. Fortunately, he says, I think, which is usually a bad sign, he's thinking again. Nurse, nurse, he's thinking again. I think I have more of that wood over here. Yes. Decent amount of jungle logs. Her matron, he's thinking again. Why? I think one thing I should look into building in this area is my actual storage area. And I have a preponderance in the direction. Crikey, I'm sounding like. I have a ponderance of a plan. Yeah, thank you. It was Arkwright I was pondering. I was thinking of turning this area, which I've already adjusted heavily, into a small dock, possibly with a little boat in it, and putting some storage area here. Turning this into a sort of delivery area and storage dock. This was already heavily cut out by me. I did a little bit of physical landscape planning the other day. You might have a ponderance of a plan, but I have an army of scope creepers. Well, so do I. Unfortunately, you lot keep unleashing them on me. Chat, why must you unleash the scope creepers on me? What did I do to you, chat? Why are you evilly throwing so many scope creepers at me? I was an innocent lad. At least they're not perfectly spherical scope creepers. Feg, that image petrifies me. Those two. Well, that's not the right way around. Why? They're in a tank. I'm not sure tanks are safe to put high explosives in. I mean, what else do you think they use to fire the main guns of a tank with? Yeah, but you... In your defense, Raven, you're not feeling great. Therefore, napping is good for you. Napping is important to the whole element of looking after yourself. Cat feeding hour is coming up soon. Rad? Don't say that, Frauke. I thought we were getting close to quote 200 already. Ah, no, it's 14 hours of, as opposed... Excuse me, that's the wrong way up. Derp-a-hula, derp-derp-a-hula. Derp-a-hula, derp-derp-a-hula. A-hula derp, a-hula derp, a-hula derp, a-hula hup, double derp. A-hula derp, derp, a-hula derpy derp, a-hula, hula derp. And when the hut-a-derp, a hut-de-derp, herpy derpy derp-de-derp. Wow, that's... I haven't watched Clambake in years. Hey, Black Lad. Welcome in. Mushroom records exist. Listen with interest. Execs. No, I'm fairly sure that the Mushroom Records execs are not allowed to use that one. It's probably a bit too close to anything by Uh, oh, goodness. Elvis. Work thing, gotta go. Look after yourself, Mad. I mean, it is 0 dark smeg all for you, Kel. Yes, which reminds me. Speaking of work things, I got informed today that there are 2 workshops next week that might result in me not being able to stream on 2 days next week.
Titty-free, rat-written, hitting bloats.
Which was my thought on the matter as well, Feg. IOL getting in the rear. Yeah, really. They're making me work. How dare they? You can just say no, consent is important. Yeah, 2 more workshops, Raven. One is a visiting vendor, and one is an internal workshop preparing a whole load of stuff for future stuff. Apparently Kel wasn't aware of that quote. About the way I have loved you tonight. And a wiglet has appeared. And if anyone needs a wiglet, now's your chance. Whoops. I might have overdone it with the half slabs. Oh, and typical. It's a weekly, just as I've not attempted to catch it with anything sensible. Yay! I was on the ball! Just not throwing the proper Spokeball. What's a Spokeball? This is why the quote board exists, Kel. Any and all new quotes are posted immediately and automatically to the quote library in Discord. You think the Met gets a copy? Wow. Why are we submitting it to the police? not that one. Would you rather we send it to the MIT? I mean, they might be able to try and use science to explain what the heck's going on. MIT. We tried running science over it. It defied logic. Ow. Fnurbles, where are you going? Well, Fnurbles. Fnurbles, oh very dear Fnurbles. Where the heck do you think you're going? Also, I've just realised you could probably walk straight over the top of that and still get into the nether. Fnurbles, what are you up to? Come back here. Good lord. I take my eye off of you for 20 minutes and you wander off back into the nether. What are you up to? I need to recruit a doggo and name it Lassie to help 4 Fnurbles. I mean, we have a llama called Lassie, but the llama called Lassie pushed a villager down the well. Yeah.
Great horny toad!
Exactly. Never underestimate a lassie. Point Blackclad. Bring a froggo and name it Lassie. See if that's better. And now my brain is remembering the entire sketch from Robin Williams during Aladdin of where he ends up sort of going off in the direction of laddie. Name a froggy Kirby for swallowing everything. Oh my. Ew, ew, ew. Right, how's this looking? I may have to... I'm still not sure about the stairs. Poyo! It just makes me think of Ponyo. Sound like an early Dalek. What? Not sure about the stair. Oh! For that one, Blackclad, we'd need Alistair here. He's the one who's got the better Dalek voice set up. Papaya. Papaya. Why is it Hosard? Why is it so hard to build a platform properly? Why am I finding it difficult to get this right today? This shouldn't be difficult. I mean, for goodness sakes, it's just building a roof. This is what I normally build first, for goodness sakes. Oh, I can't go this way. Right, let's take these out. They're not right. They're just not working. Let's take out one half. Honestly, it's kind of plain now. Yeah, I'm having... It is feeling wrong, isn't it? It's just not quite working. I wonder... What if... What if... we did this? You blame Foggy Brain. I'm not finding it much easier. No, that might be happening in January, Feg. That one I might turn into a lantern. That looks about 100 times better. It still feels very, very flat. It doesn't... I don't like the extensions. So what if we take out the extensions? I think these are what's messing with my head. So what if we do this? Beams. It needs beams. Yes. And I think I know what to do. Thank you, Raven. The answer is both. Patterns and beams. I think part of it is we don't have anything anchoring it at the back end yet, which isn't helping. Yes, you. I can work with this. Support beams. Beam me up, Scotties. Yes. All of the above, Dragon. All of the above. So if I do that, and then fall off the scaffolding. Fnurbles is pouting in the corner again. This one. Dang it. Then that one. What am I OBOing? I'm going to ignore that. I think Fnurbles is pouting, and I don't want to... I'm not entirely convinced I'm going to spend the brain power to try and work out why. Oh, it didn't make it to the back because I fell off the scaffolding. Well, and the Frauke Information Service is saying this is a rare Pokemon. Catch it. The Scotsman Information Service is saying I'm forever falling off of everything. Well, that doesn't... What? How does the... But... That... What? Nothing lines up. Oh, I see why. It's the shape isn't the shape isn't the same. Yeah, thank you, Raven. That's the word I wasn't able to think of. Because I'd made it so that there was a circle-ish shape in the middle, it's not circle-ish on the outer edge. So that I've got two different circles here. Which doesn't help. So maybe... Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do. We cheat. We don't do that. We just do this. And... How do I get up here? I need to work out how far back I'm going to drag this landscape at some point. No, not you. There. That's better. And yeah, I just need to figure out where the back wall is and how far we're going to be taking this to. So I think that's probably the next... I mean, the back wall might actually be all the way back here. Or do we want it there? I'm tempted to make it so that the back... Doesn't matter. Better, yes, good. Eh? What? I think it needs finishing context to sort out. What height am I working at? TGM, welcome in. Oh dear. Look after yourself, TGM, and I hope you feel better soon. And quite a few people are not feeling entirely on it at the moment. 'Tis the season for the random fnurbling. It might be that I don't need any sideways beams. But if we don't have any sideways beams, this is going to feel very unsupported. This is my back wall here. At which point we'll just bring these all the way back here. Oh, hey, block. Yeah, the sideways beams don't look right. So make the OBO a feature, not a bug. What I might do... I wonder... Let's take that out. Shelves as I-beams, a little bit more texture. The problem with shelves as I-beams is I couldn't put the... They have to go on either side of the middle of a block edge. Or, sorry, either side of a block edge. Which would mean I'd have a half slab... a half block gap next to them. However, no, because we don't have corner blocks. Dang it, Mojang, give me a corner block. No, I'm not using armor stands. Let's get rid of these. These look wrong. Solid block at the joins makes sense, or maybe a half. That might be better. That might be better. That might work. That might do it. So it would be... Dolford Fnebbles. And that in. Did I drop a block down there? No, I didn't. Okay. That looks a lot... That feels better. I think about the only one I'm not sure is about this one. And I think I could probably get away with turning that one into that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Ooh, hold on. I missed that block. I might possibly have a concept here. That's feeling solid now. That's feeling a lot better. Let's bring back the other two sections to make them full depth. There! Whoops. Let's try that again without throwing myself off the roof. Like that, Black. To get rid of this. Like so. That pillar's not there. And honestly... that needs to come out. Wild Swirlix has appeared. Actually, one of those rows, or one of those... Am I out of half slabs again? Also, something's not right here. It's this one. Yeah. That one. That's my next support structure. Excuse me. Is that as far back as it's supposed to go? Yes, it is. Ow. Oh, and hydrate. That side looks so much better now. I think that feels a bit more like the sort of feeling that I was looking for. It's an actual bottle I drink from, Hunter. Also, welcome in, Hunter. Yeah, I have an actual squeaky bottle. It really is very squeaky. But it is actually also a bottle I drink from. Oh, I need more of the, of everything, really. It's a, it's one of the swell bottles, and the lid for it is just very, very squeaky. That sounds like me trying to start Stream Hunter. Might as well just make all of those. It's just very squeaky. And now my brain is like, it's worse than Larry from a Pearl stream. Could just be a cover for Scotsman communicating with woodland quitters. Yeah, secretly I'm actually just talking to the SLA and taking over the world. Also, OPE caps. Whoops. Oh, oops. Wow. That become that and that. That one we stay. That one we don't. Let's take that out while we're here. Then it's 1, 2. Woodland quilters. Woodland quilters sounds like oh, sorry, quitters. My accent doesn't make any sense ever, does it? A rad knitting circle. That was partially where my brain went a minute ago as well. Welcome back, Matt. Huh. Well, that's odd. That was exactly the right number of copper grates. Poking fun is perfectly sensible. I mean, gremlining must happen. The gremlining must flow. Something's wrong here. So, something's wrong. Yeah. Sign of the Apocalypse. Scotsman had the right amount of something. That's right. I've also got an OBO over here. It should have been that way round. Do I sentence the disturbance in the feeble? Is that the Nakmuk Feebles? We try not to disturb the Nakmuk Feebles. That too. Disturb an OBO means it was a false alarm. joy that you get more of a surprise out of me for a Fnurbles than you do from a Trump nowadays. Probably because you use a Trump immediately after a Fnurbles recently. Fnurbles has variety. Fnurbles also, yeah, I mean, true. There are quite a lot of Fnurbles. There are many Fnurbles, of which we are some. Well, that didn't work. Let's try that again. There we are. And yet, not enough. Maybe we need to send you back to the Ravagers for a bit. I would protest. Oops. Right. Where's the line? Ah. Fnubbles. I fought the line and the line won. I run to spits. Okay, Hunter. I'll get to that after stream, hopefully. And thank you for the lurk. At least it's not an existential scrim. I am not putting an existential scrim in. Sorry. Not under any circumstances am I considering putting an existential scrim into stream. Because to be honest, you lot would abuse it too much. And I know that's chat's job to Gremlin, but. Right. Next charity donation, Scream 100. I would never, ever suspect you of doing that, Black Lad. Welcome back, Glen Pixie. Scotsman will sacrifice sanity for the hecking kids. I hate that you're probably right. Oh, and almost all the animals on Guild Rush. I did not sacrifice all the animals on Guild Rush. Just a large number of them. Cows are friends, not food. I remember Melissa too many times. Cows are food, not friends. Beef. Yep. Killer Jacks, welcome in. I did not sacrifice all the animals. I did not sacrifice all the animals. Some of them might have. Some of them survived. I kept a few doggos. Most of my food comes from pork chop. Okay, that looks so much better now. That I actually think I were. Yes. They just fell onto my sword. Yes. Something like that. That looks so much better. It looks symmetrical. That's good. That was the plan. Weight-bearing basalt was needed. Yes. Walked into a smoker, as they do. Also, speaking of walking into things, where's Fnurbles? Fnurbles, what are you doing over here? Aye. What? How is it quote 200? All I've done is build a floor. That's not fair. Look, given how many times I had to rebuild it, I'm fairly sure that this floor was flawed. Right, let's get some of these. Just keep streaming, just keep streaming. The puns here are flawless. Yeah. If you like puns, you're in the right stream. But usually when Blast Jordan or Elcorn are paying attention. Does it become extreme? Extreme Puns Home Renovation Edition. I'm going to get this floor in. And remove some of this pillar. Why do I keep ending up with a block on top of things? No! That poor piece of basalt dropped into a cruel and uncaring void where Scotsman's going to ignore it because he needs to actually finish the floor. I'm not wasting blocks. I will go and collect it. Just not urgently. Unless... And there is a block that I will waste quite regularly. And that is... Netherrack. I will waste tons of that. I do not care how much netherrack I waste. There is lots of it. Also, is that a squid making notes as an emote? Oh, dang it. That's that block I dropped. I don't have nearly enough blocks. No, I don't. I've just realised. What the heck's that one? I have no idea what that is. It's cute, but I have no idea what it is. It's like there's most of a dimension of stuff. It's like there's there's at least a good percentage of the dimension that no longer exists as well. I dread to think. I was having a think. Yes, I know. Those are words that mostly scare the living daylights out of everybody. I might have an idea on how I could work out how much of the nether has been blown up. And that would be to find an earlier backup of the world and use Lightmatica to take a copy of the area that's been blown up, and then work out how much netherrack has been removed using Lightmatica to compare the two areas. However, I suspect Lightmatica would probably turn around and go, nah, dude, I'm not looking at that. Just due to the sheer volume of space. I don't think Lightmatica would be very happy with a 1200 block by 1200 block area. But why bother? Well, I mean, there are people who have wondered how many million blocks of netherrack I've blown up. Off by 8. I'm 8 blocks short. Really? An OBE. Scotsman OBE. Yeah, that's not happening. There we are. Right. Now we have a floor floor blackling. We can commit to the void. Let us commit to the void that which is no longer valid or sensible. Let's put away stone, andesite, stuff. Wow. Oh hey, I found an entire stack of polished deep slate. Oh, of course I did. Of course I found a stack of polished deep slate immediately after I had to make some. Lord Sir Scotsman, OBO, F and RBL. OBO, EIEAO. Right, let's get my main account somewhere safe. And although it's not a huge amount of building, mostly because it took an awful lot of time to figure out why. I don't know. I'm not feeling like I'm making a lot of progress this week on these builds, which is a shame. I don't know why. I mean, I think we are making a lot of progress. It's just, it's not feeling like it. However, oh, that looks... oh, that's looking cool. Monday was unfortunate. No, it's not. It's not Monday. It's... I mean, yesterday was a wall and a load of detailing around the edge of this build. I think the problem is the build is just so big. It's just that there is a lot of... It takes a lot to make it actually work together. And I do love the sniffers. The sniffers are adorable. And as we come along here... Ignore the shulker monster. I really need to put that somewhere else. It needs light sources, but I think that looks really big. This build is just so big. Scotsman on every build. Yeah, I know. That, I think, that works now. It really does. Yeah. Oh, will you stop clipping into the walls? Officer of the most excellent order, officer of the block offset division, and you have no idea what F and RBL. It took a while to get the right shape for the edging of this platform. But I really feel that the design on the edge of this is now right as well. And I think once we've got the back wall in, this will look a lot better. And, you know, something on top of this platform. Because this is going to be where we're going to have things set up. Because we're still going to have... I mean, it might become that we have the ancient sniffer skeleton down here now. Instead of the ancient squirrel skeleton. I don't know. Whoops. But this is starting to feel a lot more like the museum area that I was aiming for. Actually, this height would allow us to have a really tall skeleton in this area. So maybe the giant skeleton of a squirrel... We could have the head of the squirrel up at this sort of height, so that you can stare into the squirrel's skull eyes from the viewing platform. No. Stop thinking that way, Scots. I still have no idea how I would do the giant skull and skeleton of a squirrel. So don't ask me, because I don't know yet. Look after yourself, Raven. Thank you for joining us. Ooh, that's pretty. Armor stands. That one might have to be, and might be the only one where I do consider armor stands to be valid. Yeah. I think this feels a lot better now. There's a lot of work still to do, and we will be back here next week. Because tomorrow, when we come back at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now, we'll be back in the Nether. God help me. Where we will probably be working on all of the towers that actually link all of this together. God help me. Yeah, there's a lot of towers to build. I think we currently have 7 or 8 towers to build in the Nether. So, yeah, this is all your fault. All of you. I hope you feel proud of yourselves. Chat, this is entirely down to the huge amount of scope creep that you are responsible for. Totally not responsible for the towers. Aha! Yes, absolutely. Reverse Scots to the earlier disclaimer. Either way, it has been absolutely lovely having you all here. You are, as always, fantastic. And I do love having you all here. Let's see. We have a Clickwell. We have a Yomi. We've got a Mighty Oak. Actually, I think, let's... We all know scope creep is the answer, and there's 42 of them working shifts. Thank you for joining us, Kim and Jax. It was lovely to see you, even for a short amount of time. I will be back again tomorrow, and I am going to send us over to the Mighty Oak, who is playing Cogs and Logs, a Create Mod building stream. And they are a fantastic builder, so definitely fun to send you in the direction of. I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. Take care of yourselves, and I will hopefully see you all again soon. Bye-bye.